Guys, today we're talking about the pyramid of dating. This is how you can ascend up the dating journey and get to the one, the many, whatever situation it is that is your dream situation with women and with dating. I'm going to tell you exactly how to get there. These are the steps. This is the system. Very simply put. And once you get there, you've conquered the game. You've won the game. You can enjoy it. You can enjoy your wife, your girlfriend, your girlfriends, whatever it is that you want, and actually live a life of true fulfillment. Because we need women, guys. We can't hate women. I understand that modern women do a lot of things. But we can't hate women. Men need women. Women need men. So let's start at the bottom, right? We start from the bottom up. And we're going to get to the pinnacle right here. The climax. Pause. This, my friends, is you. Oh, shit. A lot of guys in the online world are in an echo chamber of a doomer mentality. It's the woman's fault, it's modern women, it's social media. And look, I'm aware of all of these problems. I'm aware of all of them. Trust me, probably more than anybody else on planet Earth. But it doesn't matter because, yes, the circumstances of the game have changed in the last 100 years. We all know this. OnlyFans, trust me, I'm aware. But it's not a cop-out to not work on yourself, to not develop personal development, to not work on your income and how valuable you are, and how enjoyable you are to be around, and how you can protect and provide as a man. It's not an effing excuse, guys. You are the foundation of the entire pyramid of dating and of life. But specifically in this video, of dating, you are the foundation. Who you are as an individual, who you are as a man, is going to determine your success. There are men doing really well in dating, despite the OnlyFans, despite all the reasons in your mind as to why society is against you. Every race, from every country, there are guys that are killing it and they put themselves first. If you don't have self-esteem, if you don't have confidence, if you can't maintain eye contact because you're jerking off and doing all these nasty things, the whole pyramid crumbles. You are the foundation. And there's so many character traits and pieces of you that become attractive to women outside of materialistic things. Just being able to hold a lot of eye contact, that's very attractive. Do you have that confidence in yourself? Because that is going to lead to attraction and desire from her. But it all starts from you guys. We got to be in the gym. We got to be working on our social skills. We have to be working on ourselves at all times. And I'm not saying you have to wait until you're multimillionaire jack to date. No, I'm not saying that. But simultaneously, as you're getting better at dating and as you're progressing through life, this should never end. You should always be working on yourself no matter what. So it's really the foundation of everything. It really is. If I was unconfident, fat, poor, couldn't talk in front of a camera, couldn't maintain eye contact, I wouldn't have the success I have that I can now tell you about. It all started with my personal journey, and it all starts with you. Now, number 2 on the pyramid quest of dating that you will embark on, I wrote the wrong one, is quantity. Okay, so when you start to work on yourself, you're going to start to have options. Quantity. You're going to start to have options with women. And so this can open up a lot of different experiences and a lot of different things in your life. A lot of them will be negative. A lot of them will be negative because a lot of women that you meet are going to suck. The great women, the good women, let's not go that far. The good women are far and few between, okay? The majority of women suck, especially with social media. The majority of women suck, which is why you need lead flow, which is why you need to work on yourself. And so when we look at quantity experiences, this is when you start to develop yourself, you make a bit more money, you get more confidence, you're going up to women, you're on apps, you're getting pictures, you have better pictures, you have better lead flow, you have more options. Then you start to have all these experiences with women, not just sexually. Experiences like you go out with them, you get played, this happens, they lie to you, you blah, 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 blah. And this is going to build the calluses on your hands. It's like you're starting to really lift heavy. Before we were getting your body right, so, you wouldn't pull a muscle, and now your body's ready, and now we're starting to lift, and now there's the pain of growth. There's the war scars that you're going to develop because with more quantity, you're going to have these experiences, and most will be negative. But the negativity teaches you things for the game. I wouldn't be talking to you guys about how to keep a woman or whatever it is that I'm educating on if I haven't been through the shit. You understand? And that happens when you have more quantity. So you're going to go through things that are going to teach you real life experiences on how to handle women, how to be in a relationship, what you're actually looking for. All of these things happen when you have real time with the quantity. It opens up everything, and it's going to teach you so much. It's an education system, okay? This is school. Like, we are in school right here. And so it's going to teach you what you want, your preferences, etc. But again, guys, all starts with you. All starts with you, and then you move up. When you go through these processes, you're going to become more acute, more aware, and you're going to see things better. You're going to have a better perception on dating and women and what you're looking for. And then we get to quality. And so with education and with reps and with real life experience, you're going to understand and have a higher level of standard of what you're looking for. Because in the beginning, your standard's going to be very low. Just how it is. You're going to tolerate a lot. You're going to go for less attractive women because you don't think you can get the ones. But as you work on yourself, and as you learn more, you increase your quality. So you increase your quality and you ascend from the depths of quantity. And now you're more particular. Now you have a better idea of what you're looking for. Now you can actually date with intent. And now you're going about life and you're like, well, I'm not going to tolerate that because I've already experienced that. I don't care. And plus, guys, once you hit a certain point of sexual experiences, trust me, like, you're not going to always want it forever. Like, it gets old. And so you get to a point where now it's more about quality. Now it's more about, I really know what I'm looking for. And I really have a sharp eye of manipulation, deception. I can weed things out. I can maneuver through. And I can really get to a point where I'm vetting women very properly. I know what good behavior looks like. I know what kind of women I'm going to get along with. And now you're in the quality realm. So it's less dates, but it's better quality. And you just sniff out the shit so fast. Like I can tell in one texting conversation if I'm going to get along with this girl in person, and that will lead to further things. And I can just vet them out immediately. You're going to get to that point in the quality realm. Now, after the quality realm is what we call leverage and the one, assuming you want one girl. Leverage happens when you understand the mechanisms of the pyramid. You've worked on yourself. You've been through the reps. You've seen a lot of shit. You know what good looks like. And now you're in a position where you have the leverage. And you have the leverage because you're educated, you're self-sufficient, and you understand, you can see reality for what it actually, you're not naive anymore. You have the reps, you have the game. You're not naive anymore. And when you bring that level of confidence and knowledge to a short-term relationship, to a date, to a long-term relationship, they respect you more. They respect a man that's been through things. They respect a man that's educated, because that tells them that we have the capability to lead. If we're not intelligent, if we're not capable, if we clearly don't know what the hell is going on with men, with women, with our jobs, etc., then they lose all faith in us, because then we're incompetent. We lead by being competent. They follow us because we're competent. They follow us because we know what the hell is going on. We only know what the hell is going on because we worked on ourselves. We've been through this shit. We know what we're looking for. And now we're here. And now we picked them. And now we have the leverage. And now the game really starts. Because when you're in a position of leverage, that's when the true dynamic can blossom. That's when you can actually be with a woman that truly admires you and truly respects you and truly will take your opinion to heart. Like, what you say now becomes truth for them. And that's the dynamic you want. Because of all my years that I've seen and talking to my friends and real life experiences, when you're in any other dynamic than the man having the leverage, you're in a really bad position. You're in a vulnerable position. You're in a position to get hurt, to get cheated on, to get manipulated. It's really not the healthy, sustainable dynamic that men and women should be in. The man should be in charge. The woman follows every single time. But again, we have to ascend to get to that point of leverage. And then you can have a fantastic relationship. Then you can have a couple. I mean, it really, you're in the driver's seat at this point. But you have to ascend up the pyramid of dating. This is the game, guys. We cannot just blame women for all of our problems. I refuse to be one of those incel pushing, women hating dudes, because it's not reality. I know women deception very well. I know women manipulation very well. And I'm always going to call this shit out. Always going to call it out. But I understand enough to know that we need women and women need us, and it's a game. So don't take it too seriously, because it is a game and it's fun and it's a game. But we have to ascend because you need to reproduce. We all got to reproduce, and we need a good woman or good women for a actual fulfilling life. I've been very locked in at work at times where I don't date for weeks on end, and I'm like, I'm gonna kill somebody. Like I need a woman. Damn it! Like find me a woman. So this stuff matters, which is, and actually after that experience, I was much more empathetic towards incels because I was actually in their shoes, except I was like a volcel, whatever you want to call it, voluntary celibate, and I was like, damn, like you really lose your mind without women. Like you really do. So you need to master this so you could live a fantastic life. Starts with you and ends with you, and as you ascend up, you get the leverage and you win the game.